Homeopathic pharmacodynamics. Pharmacodynamic is the branch of pharmacology that deals with the effects and the action of drug within the body. Okay, I have told you earlier. Pharmacodynamic is the branch of pharmacology that deals with the effect and the reaction of the drug within the body. Okay, means inside body how the medicines are working. Okay, that process is called as the study of pharmacodynamics. Pharmaco means the drug and dynamics means its action, it works, how it is going in the body or how it is working in the body. Okay. Then examination of the older sources of materia medica. Okay, just we will know how the older, how they have collected, okay, the symptoms and how they came to know about the collection of symptoms, and they have gathered everything in materia medica. Okay, so there are many sources, but mainly four sources are important. Okay, the first source is the first source of the materia medica. It extend to mere guesswork and fictions. Okay, previously what was done, okay, first materia medica was made, okay, that was mostly on the guesswork. Okay, there was no any scientific evidence, there was no any curative evidence. Okay, just they have a guesswork. Okay, they have just thought ki, this may work, and they have just taken it. Okay, so sometimes it has given some harmful effect, sometimes it has given good effect, like that. Okay, so this was the first time, first materia medica was just, we can say that this is just a compilation of a guesswork. Okay, there was no authentic sources. Okay, the second source of virtue of the drug are is ascribed to them in the materia medica has its alleged or source foundation their sensible properties from which their action may be inferred. Okay, means now after that they have just got some sensible properties. They have seen ki particular part of this plant or this animal is working, and when anybody is taking, they are cured or they are getting better, they are getting healthy. Okay, so like that. Okay, so this was the second source. Okay, but it came after the first source. Okay, because first they have to start with the guesswork. Okay, okay, anything, any type of concept or any type of research thing come in your mind, first it is just a hypothetical or it is a guesswork. Okay, already we have studied in our this chapter 1. Okay, that was the concept. Okay, that is first concept is the conceptual and then mechanical. Conceptual means first things will come in your mind, what to do, okay, what type of plan, and after that you just bring it in action. Okay, so that is called as a aspect of pharmacy, conceptual aspect and mechanical aspect. Okay, like that. Then the third source of materia medica is from the knowledge of chemistry. Okay, means we have some knowledge of chemistry. Okay, if you don't have the knowledge of chemistry, okay, then it is very difficult to study the biochemical action of the medicines. Okay, so when the study of chemistry was increased, okay, study of chemistry was increased, or just we have done progress in the study of chemistry and biochemistry, okay, automatically our things have changed. Okay, so because this has enriched our knowledge of materia medica. Okay, the fourth and the last sources of the knowledge of common materia medica is the knowledge derived from the chemical use of drug applied not singly but in the combination in actual disease condition. Okay, the most important thing is the at last and last, that is the application of particular plant or animal part on the deceased person, and after that they cured. Okay, that is the final. Okay, you have done anything, you have done all the chemical studies, biochemical studies, all the property you got, that this medicine has an anti-cancer property, this that. Okay, but if you have not actually not got cured, okay, that persons, okay, then this doesn't have any effect. That's why the fourth and the most important part is it should cure. Okay, what biochemical things are there or what plants or animals are containing, that should cure the particular person. Okay, that is too much important. Okay, so cure at last thing is the result. Okay, means it should cure the particular person, particular disease. That is the important thing. Okay, if it is not going on, all the guesswork, all the research work, all the biochemical studies, all are in vain. Okay, if there is no result, okay, or that it is not applicable to human being, okay, then there is no use of it. Okay. Okay, next is the homeopathic pharmacodynamics. What is the homeopathic pharmacodynamics? Homeopathic pharmacodynamics is the branch of homeopathic pharmacy that helps us to acquire knowledge about the dynamic action and effect of the drug on the healthy organism and constitute the fundamental aspect of the homeotherapeutics. Okay, homeopathic pharmacodynamics is just nearby similar to homeopathic drug proving. Okay, because here again one thing is written healthy organism or healthy human being. Okay, so how homeopathic pharmacodynamics is collected, or how homeopathic action of homeopathic drug is collected. First we do drug proving on the healthy human being. Okay, that's why homeopathic pharmacodynamic is that branch of homeopathic pharmacy that helps us to acquire knowledge about the dynamic action and the effect of the drug on the healthy organisms and constitute the fundamental aspect of the homeotherapeutics. Okay, the object is to study individual action of the drug over and above its general action, okay, produced due to the specific dynamic action of the drug. Okay, means before material action, okay, we know homeopathy there is no material action like that. Okay, we have a dynamic action. Okay, the object in study individual action of the drug over and above its general action produces due to the specific dynamic action of the drug. Okay, specific dynamic action of the drug, particular action of the drug. Okay, it's dynamic action or particular action of the drug. Okay, then ascertaining of the disease producing power of the drug. Okay, again this is same thing, that is drug proving. We have already discussed about this ascertaining of disease producing power of the drug. Toxicological effects. Facts are usually brought forward in histories and record of toxicology and poisonings. Okay, already we have discussed how all these things come in existence or how we collect the data. Okay, so these facts are usually brought forward from the histories. Okay, what is happened in histories. Okay, by that we collect literature and data. Okay, and record the toxicology and poisonings. Okay, if it has any toxicological effect, that we collect it and we just utilize is to enrich our knowledge regarding that particular medicine and particular drug. Okay, till here any doubt you have, anything you want to ask? Hello, roll number 24, roll number 57. The knowledge of these changes is not useful for determining the peculiar properties of the drug. They help only to show the sphere and nature of action of the remedy. Okay, by this knowledge or by the knowledge or study of these therapeutic properties, we just know the action of that particular medicine in our body. Okay. Lab investigation and experiments. Okay, carefully arranged experiment can determine qualitative and quantitative changes in the organ tissues functions and metabolism due to the effect of the drug under study, which may be in large, medium or small quantity. This helps to correlate the data with the actual disease state. This by itself is not much useful in determining the therapeutic action of the drug. Okay, means carefully we study. Okay, there our knowledge of the drug and how it is curing. Okay, that needs some proof. Okay, that proof can only be collected when we do the lab investigations. Okay, in lab investigation, okay, we can know that the process of our body's metabolism, other actions, other physiological action of our body. Okay, if there is change, any pathological things are changing, okay, then we can tell ki the medicine is working. Okay, so lab investigation and experiments, carefully arranged experiments can determine qualitative and quantity changes in the organ tissue functions and metabolism due to the effect of the drug under study, which may be in large, medium or small quantity. This helps to correlate the data with the actual disease state. This by itself is not much helpful in determining the therapeutic action of the particular drug. Okay. Homeopathic drug proving. Okay, this pharmacodynamic part may be included in the homeopathic drug proving. Because of that, in homeopathic drug proving, what we do, we just get the any type of disease property in the healthy persons. Okay, so this type of symptoms, okay, how they are acting, that we all these things we know. Okay, the only true rational method of experiment which drug is by testing them on the healthy human being, so that when action on the cure, one may be able to select from among them one and similar as possible to the totality of the symptoms of the natural diseases. Okay, totality of the symptoms, natural diseases, already we have discussed in the process of drug proving. Okay. Careful conducted homeopathic drug proving on a healthy human being furnishes the true picture and knowledge of the drug that formed the base for the selection of the similimum. Okay, again that thing is that I told you, similimum. Okay, what symptoms are there by the drug, same symptoms should be present in the deceased person, and if we give the particular medicine, it will help the persons to cure. Okay, the cure should be there. Okay, so careful conducted homeopathic drug proving on a healthy human being furnishes the true picture and knowledge of a drug that forms the base for the selection of the similimum. Okay, there will be the similimum will be there. Okay, action of the drugs. Okay, how it is acting, action of the drug. Okay, chemical action, this is the action of the acid substances on the alkalis and alkalis on the acid, whereby the reaction of the laboratory are reproduced as far as may be responsible in the body. It exhibits the affinity of the drug to the body tissue. This independent of the body vitality. Strong nitric acid, by example, will produce a considerable burning in the slotting of skin. Okay, so this is just a chemical action. Okay, how anything will work. Okay, this is not a dynamic action, this is just a physiological action in our body. How if any material thing you are taking, okay, how it will act in your body. Mechanical actions. The mechanical action is that which is drug extends in virtue of their bulk, weights, or character of the substances, as when mercury used to be the given to produce a passage through obstruction bowel. This is exhibited by the effort of the body to throw away the offending substances. Any foreign body entering the organism, there is a tendency to throw it away through the mechanical action. Okay, the mechanical action is like it is just a forceful action. Okay, mechanism. Okay, mechanical action means it is just like a force action. Okay, like previously, okay, when there was not discovery of so much laxatives. Okay, laxative means just they help for the evacuation of stools and the bowel. Okay, so mercury was used because mercury has its weight. Okay, so this mercury, okay, little quantity of mercury, they force the stool or the bowel to go out. Okay, that's why when there is any type of bowel obstruction, okay, or obstruction, okay, constipation is there. Okay, so at that time it has a good action, mercury has a good action. Okay, but nowadays it is not used. There are many other laxatives are there in the market. Okay, dynamic action. The dynamic action embraces all effect of the drug that cannot be accounted for by the physical and chemical laws and are produced in the living organism. Okay, this part is important. Okay, any dynamic action cannot be measured by the chemical or physical laws. Okay, what chemical law is there, what is the physical law is there, by that we cannot calculate or not just determine the dynamic action. So that the dynamic action embraces all the effect of the drug which cannot be accounted for the physical and chemical laws and are produced in the living body responses to an external stimuli and dependent upon the relation of the property of the drug to the susceptibility of the healthy living organisms. Here again, susceptibility, we have discussed about the susceptibility. Okay, it is just like a immunity of modern medicine. Okay, susceptible to disease. Okay, prone to disease. Okay, like that. Okay, so it is a dynamic action. Okay, this cannot be measured. Okay, this is not any physical property or chemical property. This is a dynamic property. Okay, like I will give you example about this COVID-19. Okay, many people they are getting COVID-19 and they are healthy, they are cured. Okay, some of them are not getting any symptom. Okay, some of them are getting symptom but recovered. Okay, and some of them are dying. Okay, so this is the just depend upon the susceptibility of the patient. Okay, how susceptible or how much immunity they have. Okay, so like that. Okay, so this dynamic action you cannot measure. It is like a not like a physical or chemical properties. Okay, the dynamic property is the different thing. Okay, like we have our soul. Okay, already we have discussed in class. Okay, soul. Okay, we can. Okay, still soul you will not understand. Okay, ki when you are working, you are in action, soul is inside you. Okay, but when you are a corpse or dying, okay, died, okay, dead person or dead body, okay, then that is not there. Okay, then there is no any stimulation, any action, anything. Okay, that is the dynamic action of the our body. Okay, we have respond to external stimuli and internal stimuli. Okay, we have different responses are there. Primary action and secondary action. Okay, okay, again this primary action and secondary action is related with your organ of medicine. Okay, every medicine derives their vital forces and causes a certain action in the healthy of the individual for a long or for a short period. Okay, this is termed as a primary action. Okay, every medicine rearranges their vital force and causes a certain alteration in the health of an individual from a longer or a shorter period. This is called as a primary action. Okay, anything you have taken, suppose you have taken Naxamamica 30, that had done any type of action in your body, that is called as a primary action. Okay, remember it, although which is due to the medicinal power, and that is the vital force. Okay, conjointly it is a particularly due to the farmer power. Okay, after some time there will be some changes in your body or some responses will be there in your body. Okay, so that part is called as a secondary action. The okay, but the primary action, the vital force endeavors to oppose it in its own energy. The resistance action is an automatic action of the life. Okay, presenting power, and the term as a secondary action. Okay, means primary action is done, after that some response is there from your body. Okay, because of that particular medicine or particular drug or particular stimuli. Okay, something is just developed in your body, that is called as a secondary action. Okay, till here you have any doubt, anything you want to ask? Okay, vital forces then appears to rose there against and react in a opposite manner to the primary action to develop. Okay, means vital force is just working against the this primary action. Okay, means if anything you have taken that causes something, some okay changes in your body, the vital force will react with this. Okay, and that's why it is just working on the opposite manner to the primary action. Okay, the extent opposite condition of the health. Okay, counter action, secondary action. Okay, so what opposite work it was doing, that is the secondary action. Okay, so to the primary action produces up to it. This happens when the primary effect of the medicine is opposite to the nature, to the nature state of the vital force. Okay, so this is primary action what you are taking. Okay, that will just stimulate or that will do anything with your vital force. Okay, then after that vital force will respond, that is the secondary action. Okay, and anything that will be done by the medicine to the vital force, that is the primary action. And what is the responses is there? Okay, counter action, just opposition or any type of counter is there. Okay, counter. Okay, that is called as a secondary action. Okay, then extent of the changes brought in the form without by the medicine in the place of which is substitute is normal state, secondary action, curative action. Okay, extension of the changes. Okay, how much changes is there, how much extension is there. Okay, there is extension of the changes. Okay, how much extension is there, how much changes is there in the extension. Okay, So that is wrought in the form without by the medicine, in the place of which it substitute its normal state, secondary action, curative actions. Okay, that is given already in the aphorism number 64 of 6th edition of Organon of Medicine. Okay, so the extent of changes wrought. What is the meaning of wrought? WROUGHT. What do you understand by wrought? Anyone? Hello? Roll number 43. Roll number 15. Hello.
Yes, sir.
What do you understand by wrought? WROUGHT. You have heard word brought, BROUGHT. Okay. So what is the meaning of wrought? WROUGHT. Wrought means mold. Okay, just mold changes. You make some shape. Okay, the extension of the changes. Okay, shaped in the form without by the medicine. In the place of which is substitute is normal state. Secondary action, or it is called as a curative action. Okay, so that it is given in the aphorism number 64. Okay, so here we have studied about the primary action, secondary action. Okay, then counter action is there. Okay, primary action, secondary action, and the counter action is there. Okay. Okay, counter action. So all these actions, actually you will study in organon of medicine. Okay, and there you will study in the elaborated form. Okay, but if any question may come, okay, in homeopathic pharmacy, okay, just you have to know three things: primary action, secondary action, and counter action. Okay. Primary action, I told you, if you are taking any medicine, okay, then after that what medicine is done, that is called as the primary action. After that, in response of that, vital force has done some changes, that is the secondary action. Okay, so primary action, secondary action. This secondary action is also called as a counter action. Okay, once counter means opposite. Okay, just opposing that, or that action in oppose of the primary action, anything is there, that is called as a secondary action. Okay.